Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Well, apparently the market has slumped today. It said it's down 600 points. It's Monday, the worst day since June, as summer concludes. Now, is it a bad thing? No, I think the market's doing what it's always done, and will always do. It'll give you unpredictability and, a whole bunch of volatility. But during this time, when you have the volatility, there's the things you've already prepared for, right? As investors, we've already prepared for this. I've talked about it in multiple videos that, when you're an investor, you want to put your money in the right position to grow to its maximum potential. So something like this shouldn't even affect us at all. I look funny with the hat on. I got to put the hat back on. But yeah, getting back to it, it could be worse. You could have lost money in Bed Bath and Beyond, or you could, or the other meme stock. What is it? AMC. Yeah, because they talk about right now, AMC shares tank 40% as Regal Cinemas owner warns of potential bankruptcy. You still want them you still want them eight units that's going to begin trading? You still want those 8 units in AMC? Pick your poison. But anyway, that's a little bit of humor. What do? Do you panic? All of the major indexes, the Dow, S&P, NASDAQ, 5 days straight, falling. And today, they fall off a cliff. This is nothing new, guys. And this is something that we prepare for. And how do you prepare for that? How do you prepare for something like this that's drastic? Well, as a seasoned investor, you already know that a stock can average up or down a variable of 50% per year. So this is nothing new. And if you pick the right stocks and you've done all of the research and you have a plan, you should be okay. In fact, you should be jumping for joy because you've been waiting for this moment. Stocks are on sale. You gotta understand something. You don't sell your house because the house down the street caught on fire. It makes no sense. Never sell your stocks unless you have bona fide proof that what you are invested in is a burning house and is going to sink. Bed Bath Beyond. But anyway, reasonable evaluations. You're going to stick with that. The companies you picked, did they have reasonable evaluation? Did you price them accordingly to the time that you brought them? You stick to your discipline. Stick to it. You got to stay disciplined. This is the part where it separates the rich and the poor mindset. And who can play this game? I mean, who plays the game and who wins the game? You see what I'm saying? Like I said, reasonable evaluations. The companies that you picked, were they the ones that, you came in at the right time, or your dollar cost averaging? So you're serious about them. Have high profitability. You know what I mean? Companies that have high profitability, your standard blue chip stocks that are going to be around, stocks that, how can I say this? Are going to be in demand. The companies that you picked, are they ran by good management groups? Are the fundamentals in place? Are you fine with that? Because you got to remember, when you own the stock, and this is the great thing about buying businesses and buying companies in the stock market. I don't know why I keep looking over there. You don't have to do anything. All you got to do is just collect the proceeds of just your ownership. So it should be really big into when you're picking these stocks that are good corporate citizens. And when I say good corporate citizens, it's like yourself or your neighbor. Hey, I got a neighbor, man. I love my neighbor. He goes over there, he minds his business, he does what he does. I don't hear nothing from him. And being a neighbor with this person is a good thing. It benefits me. You want companies like that. You know, companies that are quiet, boring companies, but they produce. You know, they're good for future growth. So what do you care if the market is down? You know, you don't care because you know you put your money and your time and study into a business that you know that's going to be profitable in the future. This is not a now game. This is always about the future. It's always about the future. And future gain. You stick to your discipline. You stick to your strategy. You don't let none of this bother you. If you've picked the right companies right now, in your mind, you should be like this. And plotting to buy some more. Build your stake, because I told you in multiple videos, when this thing takes off, so are your gains. Because there's nothing like, and we've all experienced this, and you'll experience this too, especially if you're a new investor, of looking and that whole thing is green. And don't let you have no S&P 500, some SPHD or VOO or SPY, and you got a green day and it takes off, and because of the price of those stocks, you get serious gains. And it happens, and it will happen again. And that's what we're preparing ourselves for. You know, you want to be in position. You know, you're taking heat now because you're in the red. Like you can see on the heat index, on the S&P heat index, you know, but you have to be diligent. Patience, patience, patience. Be vigilant. Pick your stocks, sit on them. Don't sell nothing. You believe in your companies, believe in your picks, believe in yourself, and you'll climb out of this. Stay calm. Don't panic. You don't have to sell anything. You know, remember, you're holding this for the long term. And this is something that happens every year. Now, am I saying the inflation and the recession and the stocks dropping? No, stocks go up and down every day. It's like elevators in an office building. You know, they're doing what they're supposed to do. You know, you have so many mitigating factors to make a stock go up and down. It's impossible to take control unless you hear some breaking news or something that's like unexpected in a holding that you have that could ruin future gain. Then you act on it. But right now, no. Because look, you could have a good company and it could have 2 earnings call, 6-month period, 3 months earning call, and they can have, oh well, we'll take our guidance down. That's a good company. They take the guidance down, people jump off of the stock. You know, I never could understand that. But then again, if you got 4 people standing on 4 different corners and they're looking at one accident in the street, you know, they're going to have 4 different perspectives. And it's the same thing with stocks. I'm just somebody on the corner, on one of those 4 corners, giving my perspective. You know, that's why it doesn't pay to take advice from people, especially in times like this, because they might read something and misconstrue it or something, and then they'll make a rational decision and sell their stock and then tell you, hey, you need to do this or you need to do that. That's why it pays to do your own work. You know, I'm only saying this because I care. You know, I didn't have nobody showing me this. You know, I didn't have nobody, because, you know, when it starts getting red like this and the heat starts going, a lot of people think irrational. So the bottom line is, stick to your plan, stick with good companies, stick with quiet companies or boring companies, stay with companies that pay a dividend. Another thing is, do not deal with companies that are not profitable. Negative EPS, no, don't mess with it, because this can drop further. And a lot of companies that aren't profitable in times like this, over time, they either get brought out, they go bankrupt, or they just absorb themselves. They just get absorbed. You don't want them worries on your head. So, you know, put your money, because you want your money to grow in all different type of trading atmospheres. This is just one of many trading atmospheres. Bear market is what bear markets do. But this is the time to strike while the fire is hot. You know what I mean? You strike, build your positions. If you have ETFs, very good, especially any type of, you might want to look into. Now, I'm not telling you, this is just what I do. You might want to look into any type of Vanguard ETF, or you want to build positions in your tech, because tech is going to rise when this thing takes off. It always does. And that's where you get those growth, use those growth stocks to really propel your, your portfolio. But you have to be careful with that. When the stock market is like this and it's slow and it's going down, as a new investor or somebody that wants to learn something new, this is the time. With the market being slow like this and you're already entrenched in your positions, you can sit back and do a lot of study. This is a good experience for anybody that is in the market new or has never went through this. It's a learning experience, because this will not be the last time you go through this. Remember that. This will not be the last time. And it's normal, so don't panic. But I just wanted to chime in, guys, and talk a little bit about it. This is a good time. For most people, it's a good time. We'll see where it goes, see where we are in December, but like I said, we go into it, put your money in good businesses, put your money in profitable businesses that are not getting in trouble and all this other stuff with scandals, businesses that, you can count on. Oh, my thing cut off. I'm sorry. And stick to your strategy and stay with your plan. Remember what you're doing this for. You're not just doing this just to do it. It's not a game, it's reality. You want that money to grow? Stay with what you know. All right, I ain't mean to rhyme at the end, but listen, like I said, I wanted to chime in. I appreciate the subscriptions. Keep the subscriptions growing as I upload daily. Like and subscribe is normal. I don't know, I'm getting tongue-tied. And I'll see you in the next video. And I wish you the best of luck. Like I said, happy investing. Be smart. Don't quit. Build your positions. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.